In November of 1932, one of the most unexplainable disappearances in history happened in the far north of Canada. An entire village, gone. No tracks, no bodies, no signs of a struggle. A peaceful community on the shores of Angikuni Lake was never seen again. This is a true story, and to this day no one can explain it. The region was isolated, cold, and unforgiving. Winter had already taken hold, with temperatures dropping well below 30 degrees Celsius. Still, about 30 Inuit families lived in the small village of Angikuni, surviving through fishing, hunting, and ancient traditions. Until one day, everything ended. The first to notice something was wrong was a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle. He had passed through the village many times before, but this time, it was different. Silence. The village was completely quiet. No lights, no smoke from chimneys, no voices, no children, no barking dogs. Only the sound of wind cutting through the snow. When Joe entered the first cabin, he found food still warm on the table, dishes half-eaten, chairs knocked over. It was as if everyone had stood up in the middle of dinner and vanished. No blood, no bodies, no violence. He checked other homes, and they were all the same. Oil lamps still burning, winter coats left behind, hunting rifles and tools, essential for survival, remained untouched. It was like the entire village walked away, with no intention of coming back. But why? Near the dog sled area, Joe found the most disturbing sight. Every sled dog was dead, still tied up, frozen solid, no signs of injury, no predators. They had simply starved to death in place. That made no sense. No Inuit would abandon their dogs like that. Terrified, Joe walked for hours to the nearest telegraph station. He sent an urgent message to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Days later, a team of officers arrived to investigate. They confirmed everything. The village was empty. But then they noticed something strange. Footprints. Hundreds of them, leading into the village, but none leading out. In one burned-out cabin, the officers found a partially destroyed journal. The final sentence read, "We hear them walking. They are not from here." That one line changed everything. Who are they, and what does "not from here" mean? That question gave rise to dozens of theories. Some believe the entire village was abducted by aliens. Fishermen nearby claimed to see strange lights in the sky that night. Others blamed ancient Inuit spirits, beings known as Tornarsuk, said to punish those who broke sacred taboos. And then there's the dimensional theory, that a rift in space opened above Angikuni Lake and pulled the entire village into another realm. A place not meant for us. Skeptics say the story was fabricated, that Joe LaBelle lied or exaggerated. But the Royal Canadian Mounted Police did open an investigation. Their own documents confirmed the village was abandoned and left unexplained. Today, Angikuni Lake still exists, remote, silent, forgotten. And those few who dare to camp nearby say the place still feels watched, like something is waiting, or maybe remembering. Over 90 years have passed. No new evidence, no survivors, no remains, nothing. The village didn't die, it disappeared. And maybe it was never meant to be found. This was File 001. Tomorrow we open one even darker. Until then, keep the light on and never trust the silence.